Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name's Alecia and I am going to do a cook with me today. Today we are making, it's called Creamy Spinach and Mushroom Tortellini with Caramelized Onions. I'm really excited. So I'm going to go over all the ingredients I need. I have them all laid out here and then I will show you how to make this recipe. So the first thing I'm going to need is some extra virgin olive oil. I need 2 onions. And then it calls for salt. I don't put salt into my recipes, so I don't have the salt. And then I'm going to need 8 ounces of mushrooms, 8 ounces of spinach, and this is, well this is only 6 ounces, but that's okay. So we have 6 ounces of spinach. I need a cup of heavy whipping cream, and I use all Great Value stuff pretty much. Then it calls for more salt, which I don't have. And then I just need 9 ounces of tortellini. This is a 12-ounce package, so I'll just use part of it. And then I also need some pepper. So it's fairly simple, not many ingredients, which I love. So yeah, we will get started first with, I think we're going to peel and chop the onions, or slice the onions. Hey guys, I just decided that the rest of the video I was going to do a voiceover here because there's a lot of background noise, whether it was someone talking or children crying, so I think this will be easier. You might hear Blaine right now, but right now I am slicing and peeling and slicing my onions. I peeled them in pretty far because the outsides were a little icky. And now I'm just slicing them up, and you want to slice them into pretty thin layers. So as I'm finishing up slicing the onions, I'm throwing them into the pan. Then I'm going to take some olive oil, throw that in the pan. Typically you'd put the olive oil in first and heat the pan and then put the onions in, but I did it a little backwards here, which is okay. I'm going to turn the heat on to like a medium-high heat. So on my oven, I did like a 7. Don't mind the crumbs in the stove. But then we're going to mix it all together and just let it cook. So as you can see, the onions are looking a lot more done. You want them to be pretty done for this recipe. I did turn the heat down to a low heat setting. Right now, I am chopping up mushrooms, or starting that, and yes, I did just eat one. Then I'm just throwing them in this bowl. I did end up grabbing a really small bowl, like one of the kids' bowls. I'm not sure why. So you'll see at the end that I just barely got them all to fit in there. So here I have some water boiling, and I'm going to dump in my tortellini. You want to cook this according to package. This one, it was boiled for 10 minutes. So when it got to that 10-minute mark, I just tasted them and made sure they were done. Stirring them up here. And then I'm going to be putting olive oil in this pan. I'm going to turn the heat on to, let's see, what am I going to do? 5. So like a medium setting. And then I'm going to dump in the mushrooms and let them cook away. Stir them up into the olive oil. You guys, this recipe, by the way, is really good because I'm recording this voiceover obviously the next day, and yeah, we loved this recipe. So once everything's coated, I'm just going to let it sit for a little bit. Here, I'm just going to take that same spoon. I don't really care, but I'm taking that same one, just stirring up the tortellini in case they stuck or anything. Now is time to stick in the spinach, or dump the spinach into the mushrooms. I forgot I was using the whole bag, so I was going really slow. For some reason I was thinking I only needed half, but I needed the whole bag. So here we are. And then I just want to mix all that in and let it cook down. And then right here I have my measuring cup. It's 1 cup. That's what I need of the heavy cream. So I'm going to dump that heavy cream in there. And then I'm just going to let it sit. I just dumped it in there, and I have to let the spinach wilt down yet. So you'll see in a second here that it's still got a little ways to go. It doesn't take long to wilt it down, but you want to make sure that's all wilted. Okay, so as you can see here, it's starting to look a lot more done. Now I'm going to go ahead and put in that heavy whipping cream. And then we're going to give that a good stir. And then I forgot I have to put the onions back in, the cooked onions. I'm trying to get that one out of the bowl. I ended up not getting it. It was just one single onion, so I was like, we can leave that. And we're just going to mix it all together here. I still have my heat on medium. We want to let this sit then and bring it to a boil. So I just kind of added this myself. This is a garlic, sea salt, and butter seasoning that I really love. There was really no seasonings for this recipe, so I decided I was going to add this one in. So if I use salt, it's usually it's like garlic salt or something like that. I don't use plain salt. But here I drained the noodles, or the tortellini, because they were all done. This mixture was also all done, so I dumped the tortellini. Not all of it, remember, because I only needed 8 ounces. So I did add more than I probably needed, but it worked out just fine. So then I'm going to stir all this together. Like I said, guys, this was delicious. This is the end of the recipe, by the way. It was super simple, super easy, and well worth it. My fiance gave it a 9 out of 10. He thought it was really good. So I really suggest you try this at home, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye.